Welcome to a new video on my Raspberry Pi running Raspbian Linux and programmed in C for dealing with the I2C protocol. And as you can see, there are two probes for oscilloscope, checking on the signal. The chip on the lower side of the screen is for I2C, the other one is for SPI protocol, not used in this series, well, in this episode anyway. And then the band cable leading to the Raspberry Pi over there, connected with, of course, the band cable. A RaspberryPi not used in this video, a serial cable to Minicum monitor, and a network cable used for VNC connection, virtual network computing. Last time I had some problems with electronics. After struggling with the code on how to get the things working, and it turned out that I had LEDs, these three LEDs, that weren't functioning. And that's of course a big reason why things won't work. Then again, I have a I2C test, and that didn't work quite as well either. After quite a few attempts, it suddenly worked, and the question is, why doesn't it work immediately? Because I had to reboot the whole Raspberry Pi and everything to finally get a nice result. So right now I'm still in the question, will it work or won't it? Apart from that, last time I decided to replace the LEDs after finding they were malfunctioning and adding 5 more LEDs, and that may give a little bit of a problem because of a spatial problem. However, I am going to try, and we'll see wherever it brings us. These are the wires necessary to connect everything, because here I have to build put wires from the ports to resistors, then to LEDs, towards LEDs, and then ground wires. How will it go? I have no idea, but for now let me just run it. As expected, it doesn't do a thing yet. So after this first test, let's go to the VNC monitor and see how it looks on screen. I'm very curious this time. If the extension will work, if the I2C test will work in itself, etc. So, in order to see if nothing I will do now is in vain, I will do the detect test, and it fails completely. Slower but still failing. However, here I do see signals. So what I will do is change the time base. Let's say 100 milliseconds. Oh, that is too much. Alright. Why do I get nothing here, but do I see signals over here? Makes no sense. Well, 10 milliseconds. Oh, that's quite, I need to go the other way. Let's say 1 millisecond. Why do I get here signals but here nothing? Something unexpected each and every time. Alright. No, nothing here yet. Alright, so I get some signal while this is not responding. And I don't like that at all. What's wrong with it? Anyway, it is time to build stuff, and hopefully without the Raspberry Pi rebooting on its own, without giving the instruction. I have here resistors. So let's start building the resistor array. And let's see how far we come. They should not coincide with each other. That would give a short circuit. And that is, of course, not a good thing. Alright. Like I said, I have a spatial problem. So I can't put everything in there. And this is 6 out of 6 out of 8. Can I do more when I move this around? But then I will have to remove everything, and I don't like that. Not right now, at least. I could do something here, but if it doesn't work with 6, then it won't work. Let's keep it that way. Alright, 6 it will be. And then I'll have to make sure that this is going to work with the LEDs. Of course, I have to make sure which way is ground, and that is this way. Is it? They're rather small. This way should be ground. And then I'll have to take care of the wires. How are the wires going to be? Yeah, this is a good direction. Keep in mind that it doesn't go away. Alright. And now I still have to wire here and here. So that's a challenge as well. And given my experience with the last time to wire, I'll do that off screen. Alright, I have placed a lot of wires now, including LEDs. It's not very good visible, maybe now. Anyway, I have moved the whole schematics into a new file, which is better because it's a different project than analog to digital converter, and it's not entirely accurate because the last two are missing from the real schematics. But anyway, there are 8 input and output to GPIO with clock and data, and yellow and blue are the probe colors towards the oscilloscope. And yeah, a good idea to put my name on it. And also a good idea to say what it is. With RaspberryPi. Alright, and save, otherwise it's in vain. Anyway, this is schematics. This didn't work, but if I look back into whatever happened with the starting of everything, you can see here that it actually loads this one. Well, that's nice, but more important, it loads the kernel module BCM2708, which I was busy with searching for last time. It loads the kernel module I2C device, I2C, and it activates the /dev entries driver, which means it is there. So if I look for I2C, well, this means it is there, no doubt about it. So going back here, I2C, detect minus ES1, doesn't do a thing except for on the oscilloscope. So if I now run my program, which I still have to adapt, by the way, for the new values, and let me do that right away. So given the fact that it is for how are the lines anyway, 0 to 8 for now, let's keep it that way. So I'm going for the full range is 0 to 7, because keep in mind that 0 to 7 is the same as 1 to 8, but when you start counting 0, then you end with 7. Right, and then this doesn't make much sense anymore. This is Should I use this anyway? Not quite sure. I can do it from 7 to 0, whichever direction it is. Let's do that. Yeah. Oh, no. Small mistakes do happen from time to time, but anyway. Now it is time to compile. Save. Make all. No errors. So let's run it. And I have not really an idea that it will work. But who knows? And as kind of expected, it doesn't do much. All the wires are nicely connected. So why isn't it doing anything? What's wrong with it? Are the resistors wrong? I've used them each time and every time. What bothers me is that this doesn't work. On the oscilloscope it does, but why don't I get any idea? Not any idea here. It's strange. Okay, let's see. List all loaded modules. There's no doubt it is loaded. And there's no doubt this one is loaded. So if they are loaded, and this one is actually here, so why can't I find this one? That is very strange indeed. Let me add just another find to I2C. Of course this is, well, 2, but in file names you can't put a square. That may be clear. The asterisk I put here is a wildcard. A wildcard is a character that stands for any character at all. And there are actually two wildcards, a dot and an asterisk. A dot says one character, an asterisk says any amount of characters. So in this case I'm looking for any name that starts with I2C underscore BCM 2708 and can theoretically, practically have up to, well, God knows how many characters behind it. In practice I'm looking for just 2.h, like it has here, .h. Anyway, let's have a look. It doesn't have it. And the same thing here. It doesn't have it either. That is remarkable because it is in Linux. Wait a second, am I doing it completely right? No, I'm not. Am I doing it? If I can find this one. Ah, no. So where was it anyway? That's a nice one. Where was it? Well, I can just put it here somewhere. Let me do it and see whatever the response is, whatever the outcome is. No. And then replace this with BCM2708. It's not there, I know, but I just want to see. Make all. Yep. Message file directory. For only this one. So I'm removing it again. Then make all. That just works. So, okay, so be it. Question is still, why doesn't my hardware work? Regarding the fact that this is working, kind of. Okay, let me reboot. Reboot and then see whatever happens. Well, one reboot later and let's see whatever happens. Well, I can see things here, but why can't I see things on screen? I really do not like this. So let's see about oh, come on. Nothing at all. And searching for the problem, it still can be that the LEDs are malfunctioning, although I seriously doubt that. It can be that the resistors are not alright in value, but given the fact that let's say most, if not all, circuits that I have created with these resistors are working, I doubt that that is the resistor value. Next, the chip. Well, the chip works because it simply addresses this chip, and I mean this addresses this chip, and I can see the result here. So yes, it is working. Remains the question, what's wrong with this? Have I missed anything here? There's a header file, yes. PIH. Do I have that one as well? No. I2C.H also not included. Okay, let's include them. Let's include those. Include in this path pi hvm.h. Include I2C.H I do have. So no use including that one. Alright, this one goes. Alright, let's try again. It has to come from somewhere. Okay, let's go here to see if I made a typo. Oh, it's a W. Not a V, it's a W. Alright. W it is. Goes better. And see, that is when a serial terminal through Minicom is always handy. And certainly in cases like this. So let's see. Do I see some nice things happen? Unfortunately, not really. Not a thing. And right now, given the amount of LEDs I have put in place, I don't know which one should be activated. Okay, then it is time, I think, to see for this chip which where it starts counting, because this is no use. Last part of this video. I checked with the datasheet of this chip, and indeed it counts from 0 on this side. So it's 1 through 7 right here. And right now 1 through 5 are being addressed. 2 left out. And yeah, well, you've seen it's not doing a lot. So, starting, and it's not showing anything. What's the culprit? No clue. Did I do any wires wrong? Well, not that I know. Not even lit up a bit. So conclusion, I'm not there yet. If the BCM 2708 header file is somewhere, I haven't been able to locate it, but it is loaded, so it somehow I should be using it, but also on the internet I can't find where. So what did I do? Extend most LEDs, or edit them anyway. I changed the schematics. Again, the test, and that is more remarkable. The I2C detect shows on the oscilloscope, but not on screen. And that is remarkable. That means that, does that mean that the wiring is not good? No, because otherwise I wouldn't have seen anything on the scope either. And I do. So, I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment. You can also follow me on Twitter. If you do, please retweet and like. Leave a comment. You can also follow me on Instagram. Please like and leave a comment. Please donate to keep videos coming to you. You can also become a patron and have your name mentioned. More information on my website. And this is obviously going to be continued. Thanks for watching.